YouTube, Kemo Sabi here, coming at you with another update on the Tham Luang cave in Thailand and the current rescue mission to get the 12 school Thai boys out and their coach, the Wild Boar soccer team. So we have another update off of the expresd UK webpage. There's another teeny small paragraph, so I thought you'd never know they might put that out. So we'll read that and then we'll read today's update. So the last little bit from July 7th, which was taken over from Rachel Russell by Joseph Carey. This is just one little bit here. It says 11:35 p.m. Diving experts insist it would take a full year to fully train those trapped to use diving equipment properly. Pete Gilbert, Frodive World Canada, said, "In order for me to feel comfortable taking somebody who has never dived before into this environment, it would take a year-long journey. It's almost like giving these kids an F1 car and teaching them how to drive in it. It's going to be really difficult for them. We are taking you into an environment underwater where humans are not really supposed to be able to live, or at least not comfortably. No matter how well prepared they are for this, and no matter what they do and the professionalism of those involved, there is going to be an inherent risk with this." So the July 8th update is by Vickie Oliphant, published on 4/49, Sunday, July 8th, 2018, updated 9:58, Sunday, July 8th, 2018. All times are in BST. And here we have it, 10 a.m. The team of 18 divers should now have reached the boys. The 18-strong group of Thai and international rescue divers should by now have reached the 12 boys and their football coach, who has been 12 for 2 weeks inside a flooded cave. The rescue team will likely now be preparing the first and strongest of the children for the perilous underwater extraction. It is still unknown whether the boys will have to dive themselves. They cannot swim but have basic diving training over the last 2 weeks. 9:55 a.m. The Thai Prime Minister could visit tomorrow. Thai Prime Minister Parat Chan-Ocha is expected to fly to Chiang Mai tomorrow and arrive at the rescue site in the afternoon. After his arrival, he will oversee the rescue effort and meet with the families of those trapped. Payat previously visited the camp last week, where he spoke to families. 9:37 a.m. Heavy rain falling a mile from the cave. The operation to drill the cave of water, which has seen millions of gallons pumped out through the past week, continues at speed. But a mile away, heavy rain is already falling, putting the rescue mission at risk. 9:15 a.m. What we know so far, to recap. Thai authorities have confirmed a rescue mission to retrieve the boys and their football coach is underway. At 10 a.m. local time, 18 divers went into the cave to bring out the boys, including 13 international divers and 5 Thai Navy SEALs. The former governor who is in charge of the rescue operation called the international divers all stars and said the Thai divers were 5 of our best, so probably the elite corps Navy SEAL, Royal Thai SEALs. It might take up to 4 days for all the boys and their coach to come out, and it is not confirmed that the boys will have to dive. The boys will be brought out one by one, and the first rescue boy could come out at 9 p.m. local time on Sunday. Officials said they might stop and start the operation depending on weather, with rains falling just a few miles from camp. The 12 boys and their football coach have been trapped inside the cave for 15 days, and they ventured into the caves on the 23rd of June and got trapped by rising waters. They were discovered by British divers on Monday night after a 9-day round-the-clock search. And 8:12 a.m. we could see the first rescue boy emerge from the cave this afternoon. The Mammoth mission has taken divers some 5 hours to locate the boys, another 5 to swim back to the base camp, a total of 10 hours, where plans were being made for the rescue. The excavation operation began early this morning and is expected to take about 2 days for the children to all be freed. However, it is likely we will see the first rescuee sometime later this afternoon if all goes according to plan. 4:36 a.m. Rescue operation is confirmed as 18 divers enter the cave. 5 of the divers are Thai Navy SEALs, with the rest are international divers. Narangsak Otsankorn, who is leading the rescue operation, insisted the earliest those trapped in the cave could be out by 9 p.m. local time, 2 p.m. GMT. 4:30 a.m., the press conference discussing the current situation at the Tham Luang cave network has begun. An official speaking to members of the media said, "We will still maintain our planned mission, and the 2 main obstacles are time and water. I can confirm we will wait until we are 100% ready until we start the action." 3:58 a.m., members of the rescue operation traveling to help efforts were injured after their car fell from a cliff. It is understood 10 members of the efforts to save the 12 boys and their coach were told to explore the mountain nearby to identify chimneys that could lead to the cave. Richard Barrow, a blogger in Thailand, declared one person was badly injured. He tweeted some bad news from the Tham Luang rescue site. A vehicle carrying rescue workers has crashed, badly injuring one person, and in addition, it is just started to rain heavily, which is very bad news for the trapped boys. 3:55 a.m., divers have amassed at the site of the operation. Divers are at the scene of the operation, and rescue efforts are set to start soon. The Guardian's South Asia's correspondent, who is at the scene, claimed a press conference on the situation was set to take place at around 3 a.m. BST, but has not yet started. 3 a.m., a rescue operation could be set to take place after media personnel were ordered to evacuate immediately. Members of the media were asked to leave by 9 a.m. local time, 3 a.m. BST. Police in the area said that everyone who is not involved with the operation has to get out of the area immediately. From the situation assessment, we need to use the area to help victims. The Maysay police commander Kosan Adrulan stated the situation was being assessed, but emphasized an excavation was necessary for a rescue operation to take place. He stated, "Assessing the situation now, it is necessary to evacuate the area for the rescue operation. Those unrelated to the rescue operation, please evacuate the area immediately." 12:53 a.m. A rescue operation could take place in the next 3 to 4 days. The provincial governor leading efforts to save the 12 boys and their coach insisted the next 3 to 4 days would be the best suited for a rescue operation. He went on, finding the boys didn't mean we're finished our mission. It is only a small battle we've won, but the war has not ended. The war ends when we win all 3 battles. The battles to search, rescue, and send them home. 12:30 a.m. Letters emerged from the trapped boys to the parents. The letters told their parents not to worry, with one in particular joking that their birthday should not be forgotten. One letter read, "Don't worry about me. I'm safe now. I love you." Another trapped boy said, "I'm good, but it's a little bit cold here. Don't worry about me, and don't forget to organize a birthday party for me." 12:15 a.m. Rescue mission depends on how much rain is starting to fall. With more rain forecast in the region, a British mining engineer insisted the weather will play a huge part in how a rescue mission and rescue operations are carried out. They said the teams there will have a tipping point where they have to make the call to bring them out. To leave them would almost certainly result in them drowning. The tipping point will be related to how much rain is starting to fall, water levels inside versus how the boys are doing. They'll be looking at flow rates, recorded rainfall of the past few weeks, months to get a rough indicator of where they're at. They have a deadline in mind, and then they'll go for the most unpopular way out. And there you have it, everybody. So that's our update for today, and we'll keep you informed. My dad was watching a live stream on the internet, and he is saying that Elon Musk was suggesting, instead of the inflatey bouncy castle tubey thing, maybe just making a small, almost kind of people bag thing that they can inflate up and then just kind of drag them behind them. It's unconfirmed. I think they may have gotten a couple of the boys out. I don't know. The method of what they're doing, whether they're doing the buddy system and literally just kind of, taking them behind on a little cable or whatever, and take them one at a time in scuba gear in the water. or they are gonna do whatever, you know, Elon's thing is. And maybe also one of the reasons why they've evacuated the site is because Elon Musk is there, and maybe he's gonna you know, show some interesting technology or stuff that maybe they don't want to be seen on the media. I don't know, but to me, I think they are going to get rescued for sure. And that's seems to be pretty obvious. I think they got it well under control. I mean, other than pumping out the water, I don't think it's viable to drill down a shaft from up above. So they'll probably be getting out, you know, the entrance and through this nasty dark water, many meter sections where they're, you know, underwater. So they're gonna have to figure it out pretty soon. And it sounds like it's starting to rain, so that's obviously got to be stressful as well, especially for all the parents there. Yeah, so sending the prayers out there. They're gonna be all right. They're gonna get on out all good. Thanks a lot, everybody. That's update for today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if you're not new, leave me some comments. Thanks, everybody. Kemo, Sabi out. We'll see you in the next update. Cheers.